Have you ever pondered what the world might be like in the distant future? Let's take a leap into the next decade and see what marvels might be waiting for us. A world of unimaginable technological advancements, unprecedented AI integration, and extraordinary space exploration is just over the horizon. We're standing on the brink of a new era, where technology will not just be a part of our lives, but a seamless extension of our existence. Remember when smartphones were a novelty? In the next decade, we might be saying the same about our AI companions. Yes, you heard it right. AI won't just be in our phones or our homes, it could be as ubiquitous as the air we breathe. Imagine a world where AI helps us navigate our daily lives, making decisions based on our preferences, our needs, and our values. A world where AI doesn't just understand our commands but anticipates our needs, offering solutions before we even realize there's a problem to solve. But the next decade isn't just about AI, it's about space, the final frontier. We've sent rovers to Mars, and now we're gearing up to send humans. The next decade could see the first manned missions to the Red Planet, a milestone that would redefine our understanding of space travel and our place in the universe. Mars isn't just a barren red landscape, it's a promise of what humanity could achieve, a testament to our curiosity and a beacon for our exploratory spirit. These advancements aren't just possibilities, they're on the horizon. The next decade will be a period of unprecedented growth and innovation, a time when the boundaries between science fiction and reality blur. We're not just observers of this change, we're active participants in shaping our future. While these changes seem drastic, they are but a glimpse into the future. So buckle up and get ready. The future is closer than you think, and it's nothing short of extraordinary. If we leap forward to the next century, the world becomes more alien. The good news is we're not talking about extraterrestrial beings here. We're talking about the radical transformations that our world might undergo, changes that are so profound they might make our current reality feel like ancient history. Let's start with climate change. If we continue on our current path, the world of the next century could be one where sea levels have risen dramatically, swallowing coastal cities whole. But it's not all doom and gloom. With the incredible advancements in technology, we could see the rise of floating cities built to adapt to this new waterlogged world. Unthinkable? Well, remember, we're talking about a world 100 years from now. Now let's take our imaginations on a little space journey. Mars, our red neighbor, may no longer be just a subject of fascination but a thriving colony of Earth. Imagine a world where taking a vacation to Mars is as common as taking a trip to, say, Hawaii. The colonization of Mars could be our reality in the next century. But let's bring our imaginations back down to Earth for a moment and talk about something that's already changing our lives: artificial intelligence. In the next century, AI could be so seamlessly integrated into our daily lives that it's as ordinary as using a smartphone is today. We may have personal AI assistants that know our schedules better than we do, AI doctors that can diagnose and treat illnesses with astonishing accuracy, and AI teachers that can personalize education for every student. What's clear is that the world of the next century will be shaped by our actions today. These potential developments are both exciting and daunting, but as we've seen throughout history, humanity has a knack for adapting to change, for turning challenges into opportunities. As we move further into the future, the changes become more profound. But with our adaptability and innovative spirit, who knows? We might just create a future that's even more extraordinary than we could ever imagine. Imagine a world 1,000 years from now. How different might it be from the one we know today? Indeed, the next millennium holds the potential for mind-blowing developments that we can scarcely begin to comprehend. Let's start with the cosmos. It's conceivable that by then humans will have colonized other planets, venturing beyond our solar system. Advanced space civilizations might be thriving, with intergalactic trade routes and cosmic alliances. Mars could become our second home, or perhaps we'll have traveled to exoplanets orbiting distant stars. The universe might no longer be an untamed frontier, but a place where humanity has truly made its mark. Turning our gaze inward, we might find ourselves living in a world where artificial intelligence has surpassed human intelligence. This isn't simply about machines that can crunch numbers faster than we can. We're talking about AI that can understand, learn, create, and maybe even feel. They could be our colleagues, our friends, even our leaders. It's a future where the line between human and machine could become blurred, leading to profound questions about what it means to be human. And what of Earth itself? The landscape could be drastically different due to climate change. Coastal cities might be submerged under rising sea levels, forcing us to adapt and innovate. We may see floating cities or towering arcologies. The Sahara could become a lush forest, and Antarctica, a fertile land. Our world might be unrecognizable, but it's also a testament to our resilience and ingenuity. Of course, these are just speculations. The real future might be even stranger and more wondrous than we can imagine. But one thing is certain, the next millennium won't just be a continuation of the present. It'll be a world reshaped by our choices, our dreams, and our daring. These changes are incredible to imagine, but they pale in comparison to what may come. Now let's consider a timescale that's hard to fathom. 1 billion years into the future. We've journeyed from the next decade to the next century, even the next millennium. But now we're moving into an era that's truly mind-boggling. The sun, the source of life as we know it, will have changed dramatically. It will have expanded into a red giant, its outer layers reaching out towards the orbits of the inner planets. Earth, our home, may be swallowed by this fiery expansion. The oceans will have evaporated and the surface scorched, making it uninhabitable. Earth, as we know it, will be no more. But while this paints a bleak picture, life, as they say, finds a way. As the sun expands, the habitable zone, the region around a star where conditions might be just right for life, shifts outwards. Planets like Jupiter and Saturn, and their moons, once frigid and hostile, might become warm enough to support life. In this future, the center of life in our solar system could shift from the inner to the outer planets. And what about life beyond our solar system? In a galaxy with hundreds of billions of stars and potentially even more planets, it's possible that life could take root elsewhere. Perhaps civilizations might rise and fall, species could evolve and go extinct, all in a cycle of cosmic life and death far removed from our human experience. But let's be clear. These are but speculations, educated guesses at best. The truth is, 1 billion years is a vast, almost incomprehensible timescale. Our predictions are shrouded in uncertainty, our models but crude approximations of a future we can barely begin to imagine. Yet it's this very uncertainty, this unknowable future, that makes it all the more intriguing. Our journey into the future invites us to dream, to speculate, to wonder. This is a future far beyond our comprehension, but it's fascinating to contemplate. From a decade to a billion years, the future holds endless possibilities. As we've journeyed together through time today, we've stretched our minds to contemplate the vast expanse of time that lies ahead. The future, with its limitless potential and inevitable challenges, is a fascinating mystery. In the next decade, we pondered the acceleration of technological advancements, the rise of artificial intelligence, and the potential for space travel. We dreamed about setting foot on Mars, about living in a world powered by clean, sustainable energy, and about curing diseases that currently have no cure. Moving forward to the next century, we imagined a planet dramatically altered by climate change and human activity. We contemplated the potential for advancements in science and technology to mitigate these changes, and we considered our responsibility to act now to safeguard our planet for future generations. As we ventured 1,000 years into the future, we considered the potential death of Earth and the necessity for human civilization to become interstellar. We imagined a time when humans might live on other planets or even in other galaxies, sustained by technology beyond our current comprehension. And finally, we dared to look 1 billion years into the future. By this point, Earth as we know it may no longer exist. The sun will have expanded, potentially swallowing our planet. Yet, even in this seemingly bleak scenario, there's a glimmer of hope. Humanity, or whatever we evolve into, may have found new homes amidst the stars, continuing our story in the vast cosmic landscape. It's a humbling and awe-inspiring thought, isn't it? We are but a brief flicker in the grand timeline of the universe, and yet, we have the power to shape the near future. Our actions today can influence the course of events for generations to come. While we can't predict with certainty, we can dream, explore, and strive to shape a future that's worth living for. We are not mere passengers on this journey through time, but active participants. The future is ours to shape. Let's make it count.